I'm Marianne again, still a digital librarian for Kingston Open Time Libraries. So I'm coming back with a review of 5 apps to use on your phone or tablet. And this week I'm really excited because I'm going to talk about 5 independent video games that you can find and that you probably never heard about, and that's a shame because they are amazing. And I'm especially excited because I'm going to talk about my favorite game ever, all platform. It's so good. So it's the last one. I'm keeping this one for the end. It's called the Rusty Lake serie, and it's just amazing. I think I managed to annoy all my friends talking about this series because I want everyone to play it. So I'm also excited because I'm originally a game librarian. I've been a board game librarian in other libraries, and I've been a video game librarian in 2 different libraries. So working in curating video game collection and board game collection, or organizing events around games, and I miss this part of my of my specialty a little bit. So I'm extra happy to talk about video game today. So we'll just get right into it. Just a little warning: most of the game I'm talking about are not for children. Not that they're especially scary or or difficult, but it's definitely games that have been made for an adult public or a teenager public. Some of them have kind of a creepy vibe, and yeah, are not suitable for children. So just so you know, I'll probably do another video with games for children at some point, but today is really more for adults and teenagers. Okay, the first game I'm going to show you is called Sentence. I chose this one because it's a very clever one. Basically, so if you like thriller or crime books, you will definitely love this one. Basically, you play a character that has been accused of murder, and you're assigned home. You can't go out until the trial, I think. And I think it's a very clever game because everything takes place in your phone. So I started a new game just to show you the beginning of the game and not spoil anything major. So here you go. You start with this, with just a text. So you will have different possibilities to answer the text. And well, I'm not going to show you a lot, but basically you will have contact with lots of different people, with some people that are infiltrated in the police station that can access some documents, and you're going to try to resolve the mystery around this murder that you're accused of. So at the beginning it's really straightforward. You just have one answer, and then yes, here you have 2. And basically so you see the relationship improved. You will influence the game, and have different relationship with the people you are in contact with, and yeah, you just need to be clever enough to solve the mystery. And it's a little bit can cause a little bit of anxiety, maybe because it's really you're playing the character that is the potential murderer. And I really like it. I think it's really clever, and it's something that you don't see every day. So Sentence, have a look at it. And I can't remember if this one is a paying one, but I'll put it in the description anyway. I'm going to show you Gorogoa. This is a game that is a puzzle game, and it is gorgeous, beautiful. So it starts like here. So I restarted a chapter just to show you, with this very weird window with a monster in it. And at the beginning you don't have any instruction, you don't know what to do, and you see there's a little minus on the bottom left, and if you click on that it just dezooms on a window. What is it? Let's click on the interrogation point. So we don't know who this character is yet. I don't want to spoil the story, so I won't tell anything about it, but he found that. Let's have a look. Oh, this bowl with like 5 kind of elements in it. It's like somehow links to the monster. And now the game itself starts. So you see you have 4 panels and you can actually move different panels around. And it's going to be a whole game about placing the panels at the right places and kind of interacting between the all panels. So I'm going to show you a little bit more. So if you de-zoom on that and if you go on the right, he's in his cupboard and he found the ball. He found the ball part of the element enigma. And I don't know, let's have a closer here. So that's a door. Oh, you can actually move. Well, I'm pretending I'm surprised, but I played this game before. You can move it, and you can maybe move it on the little character. And then suddenly he's on another building and he's getting out. And if we go back on the first panel, so this character is really important. Oh, that's a crow. Maybe, I don't know, no, that won't work. But maybe let's try to go back in the flat. And oh, there's a little apple here. And if I move it here, oh, it coincides perfectly with the crow. So what I'll do now is I'll just put the bowl under the apple. And the crow very gently moves the branch and I managed to find my first element. Yes. So I'm going to stop here because I don't want to spoil the story more, but it's just very mysterious. One of these games that I really, really enjoy personally because it's beautiful, because it's very relaxing, but at the same time very challenging, and I really love this kind of atmosphere where you don't, it's kind of magic realism, you don't really know what's happening, and yeah, I just love it. To be fair, I don't remember. Oh yes. So yeah, the name of this app is Gorogoa, and it is amazing. Now I'm going to tell you about a game called My Child Lebensborn. I'm not sure I say that right. And it's also an amazing game that is available on the Google app or Google Play Store and the App Store. It's a game that touches lots of issues like bullying, like unhappy childhood, things like that, and it's also a game that is inspired by real life events. Basically, you're going to adopt a child from, so just after World War II, you're playing someone who adopts a child born from a Nazi soldier. But the child obviously is not a Nazi because I mean he's a child and it's after the war. And basically he's going to be bullied at school, and your job is to make sure he's safe and try to help him through this difficult time. And it's not necessarily like it's not a super happy game and a super uplifting game, we'll say, but I think it's an important game, and I think it's important to play it. And I really admire the two women who developed this game, and they are amazing, and this game is really, really good. I'm not sure how much gameplay I can show you because I restarted a game and I'm still at the beginning of the game. So all the hard parts are not yet started, we'll say, and at the moment I'm just making sure that my adopted child is fed and clean and plays and is happy, but things are going to get tougher in the future. I'm just going to show you a little bit around so you can see the gameplay. So he's happy that school is going to start. So you can reply to him. He just got pencil for his birthday. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to feed him, I guess. Ah. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, and you're also in a difficult situation. So I'm really at the beginning of the game, so yeah, I can't really show you a lot of what's happening in the game, but really my advice would be to just play it. So yeah, I'm applying for a job. So yeah, I'm not going to show you a lot, but really have a look as well. And I think it's a game that deserves to be supported, that deserves to be known by more people, and it's also a good way to look into a part of history that we don't really know about, and I think yeah, it's a way to just share these stories wider, I guess. So yeah, so that's My Child Lebensborn. Have a look, amazing as well. The game is called Homo Machina, Machina in Latin, and it is. Some people say that it is more a how to say a guided adventure more than a game, because you don't really have a lot to do. It's still a little bit of a puzzle game. You still have to think a little bit, and basically the idea of the game is that the human body is a giant machine, and you're going to have to explore it and make it work. And it's just, I think it's just really poetic. The artwork is really good. So here's how it goes. I'm just going to pour through the line and presentation so you can see how what the gameplay looks like. So here you're in the brain. So basically you have to put your body in, start to have your body working. I'm just going to pour through the dialogue. If you want to read them, you can press pause on the video, or you can just download the game and play it your own rhythm. And then it starts. So you see you're in the brain, you have different centers here. So you see all the different parts of the body will start to to wake up, and you have like all these little workers making sure everything is running smoothly. And with this kind of games, what I find really amazing is just the artwork. It's just so beautiful and so well thought. Like every little part is thought of. And we're going to start with a vision. It's morning, lift the eyelid. So yeah, I think we all know this feeling too well of not being able to wake up in the morning. It's actually because we have a little walker who can't lift our eyelids. So now we have someone to blame. So here we have to lift the eyelid so we can have some light getting in. And see, I really love how they thought all elements of the body as little machinery. And here you go, now we have vision. So yeah, I'm not going to show you the game further, because that will be, oh, you see you have the little tears on the top, because that will be very long, obviously. But it's just have it a go, and this one can be played by kids. It's not super difficult, it's quite easy what you have to do, but it's just a very poetic and nice one. So yeah, I'm going to stop here with Homo Machina. And finally, I'm going to show you one episode of my favorite game series ever. As I said at the beginning, I play a lot of games, I play a lot of video games, but this series, honestly, it's better than anything I could have played in PC, on my PC, on my consoles. It's so good. So just a little bit of a warning, it's really dark, it's really creepy, but it's the Rusty Lake series. So you have, I think, up to 15 games now, and I would really recommend to play them in order if you're interested in that. So just type in on Google Rusty Lake order, and you will have the right order on how to play them. A lot of them are free, so the cube escapes are free, but the main ones, the biggest one, are paying, and I think it's around £3 each, so it's not super expensive. But I don't know if you saw, but this is my wallpaper on my tablet, this is my wallpaper on my computer. I just love this series. I played them numerous times, and every time I find something new and I really like them. The gameplay is an escape room, really, so you will have to find some objects that you will have to use together. You will have some little puzzle and enigmas, so it's really good to work your brain. But it's, oh my god, I really can't recommend them enough. So this particular one is at the end of the series, but I just wanted to show it to you because I'm replaying them all at the moment and I haven't replayed this one yet, and I wanted to show you the beginning of a game.
I remember that day when I returned to paradise, the island of my family. Since I had received the message of my mother's death, a blurred childhood memory started to become more clear. From that first glimpse of the island, I could feel my mother's presence. It's hard to forget someone who gave so much to remember. The first plague, water turns into blood.
So basically, this specific episode is the story of a guy who comes back to his family island, and basically we're going to run through time. And there's a lot of inspiration from things like Twin Peaks, so it's a kind of the same ambience, kind of the same atmosphere. So let's have a look. So I found this, I don't know what to do with it yet. Ooh. So I guess this one wants a shrimp of some kind. I don't have a shrimp yet. I will find the shrimp. Oh, okay, I found a knife. I found the box. So the first episode is always really easy. But oh, okay, so I found the hook and the line, so maybe I can make, how do you call that, a fishing line? Yeah, probably with this bamboo, so I'm going to use my knife to cut that. That's me. Hello. Really handsome. Okay, oh yeah, I'm going to give you this, and then the line, and I still need a worm. Maybe I will find the worm inside, yeah. So as I said, it's really creepy. The first part is a little bit creepier than the rest, to be fair, but so maybe now I can give his shrimp to the guy, and I finished the first chapter. So you see, you will find lots of different weight characters, and you will have to interact with them, and it's, please try it. Please try them. Let me know what you thought. I keep bothering my friend with that because it's honestly the best series of video games I have ever played, and it's marvelous, honestly. So the Rusty Lake series, They keep updating the story, so you have new games that come out, I would say twice a year or something like that. The last one, so it's a lot. It's touching a lot of issues around mental health as well. But yeah, please have a look and play the Rusty Lake game. Yeah, as you see, my wallpaper is a Rusty Lake wallpaper as well. Yeah, so that was it for today. I hope you found that useful and you discovered some new games that you potentially will play. Let us know what you thought and let us know if you played the game, really. Um, yeah, I'll see you next week for another 5 apps review. I don't know what theme will be yet. Probably maybe kids game because I really touch around adult game, but maybe kids game could be cool. So yeah, let us know and let us know if you want any other topic, maybe something around gardening, something around maybe not traveling at the moment, but I don't know, something. I also have a selection of apps for people with dementia and their carers. If that's interesting, let me know and I will look into it. So have a lovely week and see you next week for 5 new apps.